Hey everyone, we are going to take you to Kauai in this video. We decided to come to Kauai for a quick little trip after our Big Island trip. If you haven't seen our Big Island Hawaii vlog videos, those are out on our channel now. We're only on Kauai for 2 full days this trip, but we are going to hit up a lot of beaches, some restaurants, and just give you guys some pointers on Kauai. So keep watching. Our first stop of the day is going to be at Ross, where you can find a lot of good swim stuff that you wouldn't find on the mainland, as well as souvenirs at a really good price to take home. So here at the Ross in Kapa'a, we got some luggages that were on clearance. This bad boy was $9.99. This big guy was $12.99. This one was $14.99 for the medium. We didn't need luggage, but we couldn't pass up on these because it was an incredible deal. So we'll definitely use these, and I'm super glad that we stopped at the Ross here today.
Yeah.
In Kapa'a. For lunch, we're going to be going into Lihue to have lunch at a well-known restaurant. This restaurant's known for having some really good local Hawaiian cuisine.
Hi guys, we are here at Mark's Place. We heard they have some really good Hawaiian food here. It is a little bit off the beaten path, so you do have to kind of go a little way to find it. Hopefully the food is good, so we're gonna go and check it out.
Okay, let's go. So this is the Mark's mixed plate. It has chicken katsu, potato mac, beef stew, and then it has some teriyaki on the bottom down there. Looks super delicious. And then this is David's Loco Moco plate. We thought the food here was decent. It wasn't disappointing. It also wasn't great. We wouldn't come back here on our next trip to Kauai, and we wouldn't recommend coming here. The best thing we got was the mac nut cookie cheesecake, which was amazing. Since Mark's Place was right down the street from Costco, we decided to come inside and check it out. We usually go to the Costco's when we stop on the islands. You do need a Costco membership to come in and shop, just like you do on the mainland. You can find some really nice Hawaiian shirts here for relatively cheap, and also stock up on your groceries for the week. And also a little Costco Hawaii pro tip is that you can find really good deals here on coffee or cookies to take back as souvenirs. So you can usually save a few bucks by buying your little goodies to take home here instead of at the traditional markets. Now we're gonna drive down to Poipu, which is where we stayed last time we were on Kauai, and we're gonna go to Waiahai Shore and do some snorkeling there. We didn't snorkel here last time, but we're gonna snorkel here today and see what we find. The snorkel here wasn't great, and honestly, neither was the beach. We found the beach to be really crowded and not very many places to enjoy the water that weren't rocky. So now we're gonna make the drive back up to Princeville and call it a night. We're probably gonna hit up the pool and then make some dinner and get ready for the next day. But we are gonna stop for some pineapple on the way home because Hawaiian pineapple is amazing. So now this is our day 2 on Kauai. This is our last full day here, and we're gonna try and go up to Haena State Park. We were trying to get reservations prior to our trip, but we're not able to get any at our 30-day mark. So we're gonna see if we can get in like we did last time, but last time was during COVID, so times may have changed. Our first stop was to check out Hanalei Bay. We'd never been here before, but heard it was a good place to snorkel and swim. We were able to find parking right away, which was free, and we went to the beach but decided not to get in. As we were driving up to Haena State Park, we found a little beach that was semi-private. You did have to kind of journey down this entangled bed of tree root to make your way down to the beach. But once you were down there, you had a beach pretty much all to yourself. And we did get in and swim here. The water was nice and very warm. We didn't see any fish really for snorkeling, but we did see a turtle. This beach had shade, soft sand, and the sand inside the water was very soft and smooth. I would definitely make a point to come back to this beach the next time we come to Kauai. I don't know exactly where it is. We had just seen cars parked along the road and decided to park and see where everyone was going. The lady at the booth said that the best time to get reservations for either next day or stay on your trip is between 5 and 6 a.m. or p.m. because that's when cancellations start to happen. We tried 30 days in advance and we didn't get anything.
Yeah, so next time we can do it.
Yeah. So now we're gonna go check out the lava tube. That's really cool. On your way up to Haena State Park, you will be passing a giant lava tube. You cannot miss it. It is fun to go and explore inside. We had never been inside a lava tube before coming to Kauai, so it was really fun to see it for the first time. We stopped here again. It is free with plenty of free parking and a beach across the street. This beach is directly across from the lava tube, and every time we've come here the waves have been really large and crashing, so we've never gotten in here, and we hardly ever see people in the water here. So not a beach that we'd recommend swimming at unless you're like a surfer or a really confident swimmer. For lunch, we stopped at Opakapaka Grill, which was not far from the lava tube and from Haena State Park. It is right on the beach, so there is some beachside seating. It's indoors and right next to a little coffee and gift shop. We ordered a plate of loco moco and fries, and wouldn't be coming back here. The loco moco was pretty subpar. It was very salty, The french fries were good, but I feel like it's hard to mess up french fries. After lunch, we decided to stop in at Island Craze in Kapa'a. We each got a donut and some donut holes, and we also got some McNut ice cream, which was my favorite. This restaurant also serves hamburgers, hot dogs, and pizza for a quick little food stop. We thought the donuts were good, but my favorite was definitely the ice cream. I would definitely recommend coming here if you have a little hunkering for a snack or something sweet, and I will be back here in the future. Now we're headed down a little bit to Lydgate Park for some snorkeling. I did snorkel here the last time we were on Kauai, and I saw some really big fish here, so I'm hoping to see some cool things today. There is plenty of free parking here right across from the beach, and the cool thing about this beach is that it is walled off, and so you don't really get a lot of the waves in here. There's no coral in here to see, but the water's super safe and calm. And I just enjoy coming in here just to be in the water. It's super warm, and this would be a good place to practice snorkeling or just to hang out in the water if you're not a confident swimmer. I think the deepest part in the big lagoon is 10 feet, and the small kiddie pool I think is probably about 3 feet. After enjoying the beach for a little bit, we decided to go and get some more food, and we decided to stop at Chicken in a Barrel, which is right off the road. It's a barbecue place that we had been smelling. Every time we drive by, you can smell the barbecue. We ordered the sampler plate, which had chicken, 1 rib, pulled pork, and pulled beef. It also came with a side of chili beans and mac salad. Everything was really good. The chicken was so tender. This is probably the most tender chicken I'd ever had in my life. This is definitely the best meal we've had on Kauai for our 2 trips here, and possibly the best barbecue we've had on all of the Hawaiian Islands. The service here was really friendly and nice. The seating is all outdoor, and there is plenty of free parking right next to the restaurant. The food here was amazing, tender, juicy, worth the price. And that's going to conclude our little 2-day Kauai trip. We wanted to spend a little bit more time here before we went back to the mainland. Kauai used to be our favorite island. After this trip, we're not sure. We're kind of indifferent now. So let us know what your favorite island is. Let us know what things you like to do when you come to Kauai. If you liked this video or found it helpful, please give us a like, a comment, or consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next one.